Welcome back. I'm Lou Whelan, sitting here with Jeff Moon, City Manager for the great city of Woodstock. And their population has grown. Jeff, when you were on the show, the first time you were on the show, I think was like 3 or 4 years ago, I believe your population at that time was like 22 or 23,000.
That's about right, Lou.
So you're in, what, 4 years or 3.5 to 4 years. If you're a math major, you could figure this out. It's like 6,000 versus 24. 6 times 4 is 24. So that's 25% increase in less than 4 years.
That's pretty close. In the city's history, the city's population between 1990 and 2000 doubled, and it grew between 2000 and 2010. It grew 114%. So the last 25 years have seen significant growth in Woodstock.
What do you attribute that to, besides your phenomenal job as city manager?
Yeah, I'm not going to...
We give you all the credit.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Is there anything else that could possibly...
Well, I do get all the blame, too, so that kind of...
You always take the credit for that reason.
That kind of goes with it.
It balances out. If you
I think the situation, where the city is situated, the foothills of the mountains, close to Atlanta, helps. I think school system certainly helps. I think quality of life, the city has put a lot of emphasis on parks, and the county on parks and recreation, trails, amphitheaters, city facilities, put a lot of emphasis on it being a safe community. So I think the short answer to the question is quality of life.
Yeah, that I know that the schools are I think the second best schools are second best SAT scores in the state.
It bounces back. They're usually in the top 3. They have been number 1. The county school system, they do a great job with the public school system, from the elementary schools to the middle schools to the high school. And I can speak to it because I've had kids in all 3 levels of schools in the county. We moved to Cherokee County and Woodstock because of the schools, and I can't stress the importance of that to the success of our community enough.
Yeah, I think Pam was saying that the county has had the second highest growth in employment, jobs growth. The first, number 1 highest in the state, actually, job creation.
And Misty Martin, who is head of the Economic Development Office for the county, just got ranked as one of the top 50 economic development professionals in the United States. She's got a good team, and I think that one of the reasons that the county has been successful in economic development is because the cities and the county work so well together on recruiting industries and providing the quality of life to support the industry locations and the business locations. And we really, it gets, the word gets used a lot, but we really work well together as a team to be successful in those efforts. And if Canton gets a new facility, it's good for us. If we get a new facility, it's good for Canton. And we really don't have a situation where you have the two cities fighting each other for something like that. And I think that's one reason we've been so successful. And you see the numbers that you just described that Pam mentioned.
Yeah, it's if I recall correctly, 79% of the people leave the county to work, but 99% wish they didn't.
I wouldn't argue with those numbers.
So yeah, it's a magnificent plan. But we need to go back to the amphitheater for a minute and talk about the concerts that are coming up there. On you can go to the website and they show the concert date and the concert guest. So give us a little rundown. I know you got the next concert coming up May 12th.
May 12th, we kick off with the Charlie Daniels Band, and we try and pick multiple genres, and to if you don't like one, hopefully you'll like the next one. It's really hard when you're picking these concerts, and the concerts are free. And we had Northside Hospital Cherokee come on board with the naming rights for the amphitheater, and Carriage Kia actually sponsoring our concert series this year, and we're kicking off with Charlie Daniels. Second concert in June is going to be Robert Randolph and the Family Band. That gets some blues into the series. July is Driving and Crying. one of Atlanta's favorite bands and favorite sons. We're happy to have them. The fourth concert of the series for August is a tribute band. It's called Gump Fiction, and they cover all things 90s, from Britney Spears to Run DMC and the Beastie Boys, so it's going to be really interesting to cover all those spectrums. And we finish out with a young country band. It's a all-female trio called Runaway June. They had a hit song last year with Lipstick, and one of them is the granddaughter of John Wayne, which is not – we found that after we picked them. We didn't pick them for that reason, but it gets some young country into the mix. So we're excited this year. We're doing something different. We actually have a shuttle service for some off-site parking, so you can go to our website, woodstockconcertseries.com, see information about the shuttle and parking in downtown for the concert series, and the concerts, as always, are free as part of our series.
You know, that's fantastic. I paid $150 Sunday night to go to a concert at Phipps, each ticket.
Well, we're very lucky because we have a lot of sponsors that come on board that help us pay for this, so that we're able to do it for free. And that was one of the big things when council approved building the amphitheater, is they wanted to keep the same model for the concert series, that they're free in the park. They didn't want people to have to pay to come to the concerts. So we really have a lot of community support that helps us be able to present these for free.
And how do we park? Tell us a little bit about the parking arrangements. And
right. So we have, within a quarter mile of downtown, we have over 1,000 public parking spaces, which there's a map on the website that shows them all. We also have permission for certain retail establishments. The funeral home in downtown is going to let us park there for the concert series, and we're parking in the Town Lake area. We'll have a shuttle running from the Northside Hospital Cherokee Medical Office Building. So the map and all the parking spots are outlined on the website, and encourage people to carpool also.
Well, it's a phenomenal value. The tickets at the Verizon, I know, are just like almost $100 to go to a concert at the Verizon Amphitheater. So,
and we tried to step it up this year by getting Charlie. We really wanted a named act to kick off the series this year, and we're going to continue to try and in the coming years to attract artists that we'll have some up-and-comers and some tribute bands, but artists that people are very familiar with. And if you're from Georgia, you're very familiar with Charlie Daniels.
So, great. We need to move on in other areas. One thing that I really like, too, is these trail system that you have over there. And the millennial generation loves the trail system and parks in general. And I know that you have a lot of millennials that have chosen to live in Woodstock, and they really like downtown Woodstock. They
do. Between the 23 or 24 restaurants we have in downtown now, and the trails that connect into downtown, and we just broke ground in March on a new 2.2-mile extension that connects the trails in downtown to the Town Lake area as part of our Green Prince trail system. And we're working on now the next connection will be connect downtown to the Cobb County trail system. We're only about 2 miles away, so we're working with Cobb County on that.
And they're trying to connect that to Alabama, right, to the Silver Comet.
That's right.
So you can go from Woodstock to Alabama.
And you don't need a passport either. You can actually cross the state line without a passport. I'm from Alabama originally.
You have to change languages, though. They too will be right back.